Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FSX. Today we're going to be flying a Kilo Lima Alpha X-Ray, that is KLAX Los Angeles International to Kilo Delta Echo November, and that is Denver International. We're going to get into our cockpit here and we are going to roll our checklist. I know I said I wouldn't be making a video for a while here, but we are going to attempt to make a video. We're going to deal with the frames here, so I know you guys like seeing these, so I'm going to try my best to deal with frames, and here we go. Let's get into our checklist. Battery, that is on, guarded, and closed. Check. Standby power, that is on and guarded and closed. A left AFT fuel pump, that is on. The APU, that is set on. The APU bleed, that is on. The emergency exit light, armed. Window heaters, come on. The recirc fans, those are on. Isolation valve, auto. PEX, auto. Hydraulics, engine hydraulics, those are both on. Fuel, we're gonna need FS sections, fuel 18001 SN. Check. Alright, they want us to open our doors there, so we're gonna go to doors. Let's open our left door for our passengers. Let's open our right AFT and our right forward for them as well. We're also gonna go to our cargos here and open those too. Alright, check. Position light, that is steady. Logo light, as required. Cabin lights, those are on. Seatbelt sign, that's on. IRS mode selectors, switch over to nav. Wait for them both to say nav, or aligned, not nav. Aligned and aligned, check. FMC, let's get that. Let's go set it up, position in it, go Kilo Lima Alpha X-Ray, IRS position, KLAX-KDEN. Runway, let's listen to our runways here. They are on, let me look here, 133.8. 8 is 133.8. Let's go over to them.
Available. 2 4 left has been chosen for arrival A362 feet available. Use caution to hang gliding when less out Los Angeles VOR. Include your pulse signal FX. Upon receipt of your ATC clearance, replan code with your squad code advised on initial contact. You will have information echo. Los Angeles for Vegas information echo. 23530. 1240 at 15. Availability 9. 1,500 headers. Temperature 100. 2.13. Altimeter 2985. Simultaneous system approaches in progress to runway 24 right and 25 left. For record, the visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress, and simultaneous approaches in clocks between LAX and HHR. Simultaneous system departures in progress runways 24 and 25. Call for push on taxi and Sierra and push for taxi on the foot. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Bravo closed between taxiway Unicorn and taxiway Alpha Alpha. Taxiway Bravo 60.
Alright, there we go. Let's bring this up again. Let's go next page and let's input our route. Let's actually close the doors really quickly. Doors, close, and let's also request our boarding. There we go. Alright, let's go route, next page. There we go. So we'll be doing the Loop 8 departure. should be. Come on, in here somewhere. Alright, we're gonna find something else here. So let's look at our departure here. 6. So that they have LAX 6, alright. So we're gonna go back over to our routes and go next page, LAX 6, departure to vector. We're not gonna vector it obviously. We're gonna go direct to our next, which is DAG. So direct DAG. Then Juliet 146. Why am I not seeing a J? There we go. Juliet 146. Then direct Delta Victor Charlie. Not direct, but you know what I mean. Then Delta Victor Charlie. Then a Wolf, WOLF. And then we will be doing the Teller 2 approach into Denver. Teller 2. Teller 1. And we'll be putting a well, let's see here. We're unsure right now, so we'll be going Teller 1. Alright, we'll be good. So once we get near them in the sky, we'll be good. We'll ask them for the runway. We'll listen to their ATIS and everything. If they're still online by the time we get there. Let's turn our lights up. It's getting dark here in LAX. And let's also contact a LAX approach as well here after we're done lighting our cabin up. Our cockpit, not our cabin. What are you thinking? We'll get the top after we're done contacting them here. One to 4.5.
Cancel takeoff 5 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 25 right, not too heavy.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, too heavy. We just have to have your company here about 3
I'm at
get off
SoCal
the runway
approach,
a
by the
little
way.
more.
Roger.
SoCal departure Southwest 3831. Requesting IFR clearance to Kilo Delta Echo November.
Southwest 3831, SoCal departure request on standby. Number 2. United 2 heavy runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. United 2 heavy.
United 248.
FMC, check stabilizer training. Or, let's go elevator train, my bad.
If
Before
you
you do
can't
this.
do that, let me know because I really need you to do it quickly and do it now.
Let's check. All the comms and radios are set. Flight deck doors, we're gonna wait for them to do this boarding
Yeah, it's the
process.
right turn on Alpha after your cross.
As they're finishing right now. Our transponder, we're gonna stand by. We're gonna pause here until we get our clearance.
And yeah, we have full steering ability now.
However, we need
Roger.
to
Who's the aircraft calling for IFR clearance to San Francisco earlier? 579. Alaska 579.
These frames are killing me, guys. You have no idea. I cannot wait till we get our PC.
American 73 heavy runway 25 line up away. Osprey equivalent to heavy 747 departed. Line up away 25 right American 73 heavy. Delta 2218 runway 25 left clear land.
Busy airspace today.
015 Osprey equivalent to heavy 747 departed on the parallel.
Let's continue doing reference here.
United 240, hold your position there. You across 25 left and across 25 right, resequence 2. Would you rather take 25 left or 25 right? Whatever's better for you, United 248. United 248, runway 25 right. United 2 heavy, Squawk 4701.
4701, too heavy.
Sweet. Hey, we just need to get our clearance and we'll be
Alaska
good.
579, can you accept the Venture 6 departure, the Big Sur 2 arrival?
Alaska 579, yeah, could you repeat that one?
There we go.
Alaska 579, can you accept the Venture 6 departure and the Big Sur 2 arrival?
Kelly should be removing. Control J. Is it moving?
United 2 Heavy Radar contact, 5
Think it
correction,
is.
6
We'll look
miles
back in a
west of the
second.
Los Angeles VOR. Turn left direct of Los
Yeah, it
Angeles
is. It's moving
VOR.
away. Slow move away though. Let's turn our gens on.
Turn left to the LAX VOR.
Our
Unfortunately, United 2 heavy.
ground connections,
United
we
2
can remove
Heavy,
those up. Let's send our
pilot
parking
maintain
first.
15000.
And there we go.
5000.
Should be good there. Get our links.
Delta 2218, glad to know you're safe. Turn right when able. Hold short runway 25 right. American 72 have Docker runway 25 clear for takeoff. One Docker runway 25 right for takeoff. American 72 heavy. United continue taxi straight on Alpha. Turn right on Gulf. Hold short of runway 25 left.
Keep on Alpha, and then turn the right on Gulf, and then hold short of 25 left. Thank you, United for you. Alaska 579, we take the Venture 6 on the Victor to arrival into San Francisco.
Alaska 579, clear San Francisco Airport. Venture 6 departure, San Marcos transition, J501, Victor 2 arrival. Climb via Civic that maintain 5000. Departure frequency 124.5. Squawk 4775, revenge squawk over.
Squawk 4, squawking 4775, Alaska 579.
Alaska 59, read that correct. South of 3831, I have your clearance, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy Southwest 3831.
Southwest 3831, your code Denver International Airport, with base departure Dagger transition, then as filed, climb via SID, departure frequency 124.5, squawk 4656.
Southwest 3830.
Southwest 3831, I'm sorry, I stepped on twice now. Say your read back.
Southwest 3831 cleared at 2 at Denver International Airport as filed. A DAG transition. Climb via the SID departure on 124.5. Squawking 4656.
Southwest 3831, read that correct. American 73 Heavy Radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Alright, there we go. And we should be good. Our jetway is removed, good, and we can proceed on with our parts.
Airspace, no further ATC is available.
So new add-ons, GSX, show GSX menu, prepare for PH, go, and facing taxiway Charlie. Yes, I do want to start our engines.
United 248.
Before, wait, no. Yaw damper, let's set.
Taxi westbound on runway 25 left, turn right on Gulf, hold short
Our cruise
of runway
altitude,
right.
let's go 390. Set.
Okay, sorry about that, we'll cross the
Landing out
to the
650.
left. And then, we'll hold short of
Flight
25
directors,
right
those are
for you.
both on.
United for you.
Delta 2218, welcome to Los Angeles, cross runway 25 right, taxi for the ramp via Bravo, sorry for the delay.
Altimeters, those are set. We already set those. And then let's go up here and turn our research and our packs. When you see that glitch there in the screen, I apologize. And we are good. Let's turn the fuel pumps on. Center fuel pumps, do they need to be on? Yes, they do. Center fuel pumps on.
2218, roger.
And let's go engine start. Engine 2 coming alive.
We did have claims cross 25 right back.
No, United 248, hold short, runway 25 right.
Okay, sorry about that.
Is engine 2 coming alive?
United 248.
I'm gonna freak out with these frames in a split second here. Let's go to our after start checklist.
Cross runway 25 right on Gulf, turn right on Bravo.
Release parking brake.
Taxi full length.
Parking brake release.
Cross 25 right on Gulf, and then
Starting up engine 1.
taxiing to 25 right on
Flaps 5.
Thank you.
American 73, happy climbing out of my airspace. No further ATC is available. Radar service terminated.
Wait for that 23.
Thanks for your action at American 73. Have a good one.
After start checklist. Do not kamikaze. If you... Okay. Yep. It didn't happen. Alright. After start checklist, generate 1 and 2. There's a Skype call. Generator 1 and 2, you guys didn't see that because I wasn't recording that. Generator 1 and 2, that is on. APU and APU gens, confirm off. Both off. Check. APU bleed air, that is off. Come on. There we go. Consider parking brake. Guys, hang on, guys. I'm signing out of my Skype. Alright,
United 248 is okay. Hold short
packs.
of the runway 25 right. We're just a minute
on.
here to check everything.
Set.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Engine start switches. Let's switch those both continuous. Set. Auto brake, RTO. Check. Check. Yep, RTO. Taxi lights, all on. Let's turn those on. Let's turn our wheel well on and all that others on. Because it is becoming dark out. Holy frame, I'm gonna freak out. Flaps set to 5, that is check. Wing anti-ice as required. Let's see here. We're good. Engine anti-ice is required. Probe heat. Set on.
Requesting clearance for departure on runway 25.
And we are good.
Yeah, 248, runway 25 right, for some.
25 right, clear for takeoff, United 248.
Southwest 3831 requesting taxi.
Southwest 3831, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 9er, Bravo. Information, echoes current.
25 right, Charlie 9er, Bravo for Southwest 3831. Hashtag fully correct for the win. 25 right. I wonder if you'd get a copyright for that. For me humming. In my videos.
248, the departure
You check up on that.
is going to be Unicom for this evening. I will be logging off as you depart.
Okay, thank you.
T5 right,
248,
Charlie,
service is
9er, Bravo. Alright, let's release our parking brake. Here we go. Alright, dude, you can't block the taxiway. Ain't really cool. Two of you blocking the taxiway.
Boston, 579, press push it stop.
Alright. Well, they're most likely not moving anytime soon, so we're gonna have to get erratic with this one.
United 248, frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change, good day, good night.
All aircraft SOCM approach is now closed under advisory frequency.
Jesus. What are they do? I think they're after me. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure they're after me. This airport is so unsafe, guys. It really is. Oh my gosh. Any amount of Unicom 122.8. Right, now let's watch the speed here. Going to ground speed of about 12 knots right now. And we headed over to 25 right. Alright, let's go 122.8 in our box here. Not in our box, but you know what I mean. 122.8 in our radios. There we go. Don't, I swear, if oh, alright, oh my lord. Oh my god. How many are following us? Honestly, I might take off here. I feel that. Yep, it is. Ground speed of about 21 knots. Slow that down just a bit. Are they gone? God. Gosh, man. There we go, we're perfect. About ground speed of about 10 knots right now. We're going down. Let's go a bit higher here. Alright, landing lights on. Let's turn our taxi lights off. And we are good up here. Our arm can stay on. Oops, test accidentally. Just make sure we're clear here as we go on to the runway. Clear right. No approaching traffic as what I could see. Cleared. Alright. Let's get onto our runway here. Be doing a rolling takeoff. Hashtag FPS, guys. Let's go 40%. Everything's rising normally. Takeoff power set. V1, rotate. V2. Positive climb gear up. Goodbye, LA. It's chilly in Denver today. See here what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna proceed. Where is it over here? We're gonna proceed. Let's see. 4. We're gonna proceed direct to Wolf. There we go, making our right turn off. You're gonna hear me typing here. That's why it's quiet, because I am typing in the Unicom. Cleared of 25 right, KLAX. Don't want that. I'm hating my frames, guys, so much. And I wish there was something I was able to do about it, but until we get that new PC, which my motherboard and my solid state drive is here for the new PC, we can't do anything about it. But we'll be doing something about it real soon, which I'm excited about. Since there is no ATC online at the moment, we're going to climb direct to our route, to our flight level actually. Flight level 390, that is. So let's go flight level 390. Experiencing minor turbulence here. Let's see anything on the radar to look here. There's nothing shown on the radar, so I think we are pretty much good. For now, I was also looking at the radar provided by Vatsim, which is Vatsim. someone just asked me if I wanted to do a flight. I'm gonna have to say no to them because I'm already flying. But anyways, I was looking at the Vatsim Vatastic radar, which is provided to us by Vatsim, and it showed minor storms in Denver, and then kind of a bit bigger storms on our way crossing over into Las Vegas, going to Denver. So we'll see when that time comes, but I don't think it's gonna be anything bad. So with that being said, guys, we are climbing up here 360. I will be at 360 here probably within the next couple of minutes, and I will contact you guys back at 360. Here we go. Alright everyone, we are up here. We are at flight level 390 right now. We've been up here for quite a while. I just thought I'd wait for what looked best at this time. Using active Skynex, once again, we still don't see any radar detecting anything. We had a bit of turbulence coming up here, but nothing really too crucial like I was explaining in the beginning. We're also talking to our friend Panem on Skype here. He's actually en route to JFK. I'm not sure if you could hear. Panem, do you want to say hi? No, he probably can't hear us, so yeah, so he's flying over to JFK. If you could hear him talking, let's turn our center fuels off there. Let's turn our logo light off as well, and we are good. Seatbelt signs can come off. Right. So as I was saying, he told me that 89 people are going to JFK right now, which is insane. So I wonder how those controllers are over there. So up here 390, perfect little sunset happening too. Once we get Rex clouds to our new PC, it's gonna look 10 times better. I already know that. We're gonna try making our PC look like one of those insane realisms. We're also not gonna be or no, for this channel we'll be playing Flight Sim on this channel, but on a second channel that I will be creating here shortly, we're gonna play some GTA 5 mods, showcase some GTA 5 mods, and we are also gonna do LSPDFR mod, which is gonna be our main thing for that channel. So with that being said, what? Hang on a second, I'm talking here to my video. 1 second. So we're up here at 390. We're on our Wolf right now. And then we'll be going over to Quebec Uniform Alpha India Lima, or Quail, whatever you want to call it. I will contact you guys back again when we are at 100 nautical miles on Wolf. See you guys soon. Alright everyone, we are about to descend here. We're actually going to start our descent process. We're going to turn our seatbelts on. Let's see. Alright, anyway, so we're going to start our descent here. We are just entering Denver airspace as of right now. Denver traffic is not online, unfortunately, so we won't be able to get Vatsim with them or any ATC with them. So we're going to begin our descent here. Let's begin our descent rate. Let's go 240 there. Here we go. And we have begun our descent. Turn our logo light on as well here. Let's also do our descent checklist. Yeah, I know, I was a little ridiculous. I said I'd contact you guys again back soon, but ended up being really fast. So anyways, here we go. Here we go. Set as compute, descent set as compute, airspeed as required, the set, de-ice as required, and obviously we're gonna have to de-ice. It's negative 30 Celsius when we go up here to our de-ice. Both of those are on. Altimeter set. Is set. Avionics, those should be set, and they are set. Yes. All right. Star transitions, those are set, and they are check. Headings, we're gonna need that set up. We are going, what runway are we going? We're going 3-5, so we go. Set that up. Heading 3-5. So there's our runway. Decision height, that is set. We've set that up already. 650 and everything for our descent and landing. A logo light as needed, so that's on. Alright, that is good. We will be doing our approach of 10,000 feet once we get to that point. We're descending, maintain 15,000 now. We're actually going to go down to 10,000. Like I said, it is a cold day in Denver. When we left this morning, I was I think it was noon we left from Denver today, and I was playing FSX, and it was 55 degrees in noon, so I'm trying to imagine what it is right now. It is, let's see here. It is 54 in Denver currently, so we are going to have to de-ice probably. If we go to take off again to our next leg, we'll see when we get there. We got our ILS set in. We are at 108.5, 108.5 for both navs. And then we have course 353 for both autopilots on the panel. And here's our approach we could review actually, which we need to do. Gross weight is going to be 130.8. Flaps, we're going to be going flaps 40. I didn't set that yet. Flaps 40, 134. 108.50, let's check. 108.50, 108.50. Let's set those both in. Check and check, check. Alright, sweet. 353, course 353, that is set there, and that is set there. Check. Flaps 40, 134, we'll be setting that. I think we'll have our VNAV do that for us as we're coming in. And then the one correction, they'll obviously automatically do that for us. So, we're in our descent right now. It's doing pretty good. Let's see for wing lights. Alright, we're good. And it looks like it seems to be all the storms in the Denver area have diminished. So we are going to be pretty good going in for our landing. And we're going to be expecting minor turbulence. There still is a bit of a storm there in our way, but it should diminish. It's pretty much diminished. It's a lot better than it was before. So pretty good descent in there, as reviewed. So we're going down to 10,000 right now. Should be there soon. Alright everyone, we are at flight level 150. We didn't go down to 10,000 or 100 because well, the terrain back there. So we were below 15,000, and I'm like, oh gosh, it said pull up on my screen right here on this display, and I was like, oh gosh. So that was really bad, but we're good now. So here's our turn off point, and there's our approach right here. We're proceeding direct to Quail in Boston. Yeah. So I think what we actually might end up doing, or what I might end up doing, is going direct to Boss. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure that out once we get there. But I honestly think it might be better. So we actually, it's a terrain level. Alright, we're clear with terrain now, so we can go down to 10,000. So let's drop this down to 200. Bring this down to 10,000. And we should be as far as I'm thinking here, we should be good with terrain. Hopefully we'll get 10,000 before boss. Because the terrain here in Denver is definitely different for those of you who do not know, or for those of you who have never been to Denver. They have a, I think it's the pressure, I want to say. I've been there once. When I came out of the airport and started breathing outside of the plane, outside of the recirc fans and everything, and the packs there. When I entered and got out of the gate and everything, oh my gosh, it was such a difference. Like, it wasn't like incredibly different, but like, if I were to just explain, it just felt like a bit harder to breathe. Like, there was a bit more pressure on your chest. It's harder to breathe, but it's not like where you're like gasping for your air, obviously, because people live there. It's not like impossible. Once you get used to it, like, it felt weird for the first day, but I got used to it after the day. Then when I returned back to Chicago, which is where I live, obviously, I took a breath outside the gate, and I honestly felt like I just got a lung transplant. That's wicked. A fresh lung transplant. I breathed, is that a word? I breathed in, whatever it is, breathed in, and I was like, wow, it is so easy to breathe. Once again, I'm probably over-explaining it, but you know what I mean. I don't think we're going to proceed direct to boss. We're going to do this left turn here, just to be on the safe side. The turn is definitely closer up here. Landing lights can come on. Alright, landing lights are on. Let's go. Flaps 3. That's also, you're gonna hear the game. It's not paused, still going, but I'm gonna type in Denver traffic. Downwind 35 left. Once again, we'll be tuning over to our second autopilot there, so we'll be interacting with each other there. Let's go flaps 5. Let's turn our wheel and whatnot on. Landing lights, all that stuff is on. Let's turn our everything on. Taxi light. Everything is turned on. Alright, let's do our checklist here. Speed, reduced as computed. We're gonna go VNAV there. Flaps down, check. Auto brake as required. That is, again, 2. Speed brakes armed, green light, and right there says it's armed. Right there, for those who can't see the camera angle. Gear down. Do we need a down yet? It's kind of our finals checklist at the same time, so we're not gonna go gear down yet. But then, taxi lights on. So taxi lights are on. So we're good. I'm scared for this approach, though, to be honest with you guys. We'll see how it turns out. Is there trim adjusting there? I'm gonna review my chart here one more time here. Alright, so we're gonna exit to the left on Charlie Sierra, and we're gonna basically go to the end of the runway. So we're gonna go Charlie Sierra. I'm guessing we're gonna use most of the runway because it's a short runway, it looks like. So I'm just gonna go. Just because we're on a shorter approach here, we're gonna go auto brakes 3 there. Just to be on the safe side, we don't want to end up sliding off the runway. Going on a turn. Traffic 35 left base. I'm trusting you. Gosh, I feel like this is a horrible idea. Gears coming down. About to be on our final. You know what? Oh, here, let me pull gear for a second. Sorry. So, gear's coming up, actually. And I am looking at our approach here, and this is really scaring me. So what I'm probably... let's see here. What we might actually do to be on the safe side is we might fly our heading mode for a brief moment. Let's go heading. And then where's our localizer? See, I can't tell, that's the thing. And this pin right here. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna follow it, just to be on the safe side, so we're gonna go heading mode. Flaps 20, 15. And the localizer, let's see. Alright. 45 left, 540. Let's get down to 5,000. Let's watch our terrain here as well. Try ignoring that. It's our gear. Very much annoying. Right down here. Yeah, so the altitude change definitely did screw with us. So you can see how close we are to the train. Like, it's ridiculous.
Too low. Gear.
Alright, pal. Let's go 8,500 here. Let's go modifier VF here. Very slight climb, so we're not so insanely close to the terrain. That's just stupid how they have the... I mean, I guess they were... I don't know how they really couldn't help that. I'm just blaming the terrain there, but they couldn't really help it, I guess, so... Yeah, that's just stupid, the terrain's there. I just want to ride. Alright, we're at about 8,500. Let's activate our VNav again. Probably gonna pull us all the way back down. So now we're not insanely close to our terrain anymore. Turn our gear down because we're about to be on final anyway. So gear's coming down. Prepare our turn off here. Don't have the airport in sight as of right now. Let me use my zoom vision. I just got the surgery. Turn off is about to happen. Turn off. Turn right into it. There's our trim adjusting again. Go direct 3-5 left. I ain't seeing 3-5 left. must be up there if it's showing on here. LNAV is on. Landing gear and wheel well lights are on. Let me see if it's even showing up in our airports list. There's someone else flying currently. We're in the Denver area. Let's see. Runway. I don't see. Is that off to our left there? Are you kidding? No, that can't be it. It's not a scenery. What the heck is happening? Alright, well, I am looking here on Vatsim. That shows that this is Denver. Does not look like my scenery pack for it, though. Well, that cannot be Denver. I am doubting myself hardcore right now that is not Denver. I am insisting right now that is not Denver. That is not our scenery. We have a FS Dream Team for it. No, there's no way that's FS Dream Team. It's like default FSX right there. Hey, it's way up here though, so maybe that's why. Oh, because I'm zoomed out a lot. There's the localizer, right? Oh, thank God, dude. I was about to start. I'm not even kidding. I was about to get really scared. Let's intercept our localizer. Once we get in our localizer there, we'll call in for final on 122.8. Or we'll type it, we won't call in. Let's get our yoke up here so we know what we're doing. Hey, yeah. I was really like, I'm like, there's no way our ILS threw us off that much. And FS Dream Team isn't that bad. Like, FS Dream Team's amazing scenery. It's one of the top sceneries out there, in my opinion. Some people might say Flight Tampa, some people might say Flight Beam. I like FS Dream Team. Almost there. Ooh, we froze there. I thought the game crashed. I was about to be... Oh man, I would have been so upset. I would have been upset with my game. There's the IA. Sweet. Yeah, that's Dream Team right there. Right there. You can't really tell. Let's intercept with our localize here. Let's go over to our heading here and just capture right around here. Just want to make sure we have all the localizer we can to capture. Flaps 30. Preparing to turn on autopilot A and B. It's our ILS right here. Yeah, I know I didn't set it yet. Hang on. Slowly lining up. Oops. Whoops. Daisy. Turning off onto our localizer. Here's our approach hold. Autopilot A and B are turned on. Flaps 40. Trying its best to line us up currently. There we go. Perfect. Catch that glide slope here soon. Ooh, frame loss. We need to call in finals here. Then traffic. Final. 3-5 left. There we go. Sorry for the frame drops, everyone. Still lined up? Yes, we are. Indeed. There's the bottom view right there. DIA, here we come. Preparing to turn off our auto throttle. Auto throttle about to come off. I'm imagining this. I remember flying this. I'm like, wait, what the heck? We're getting so low. Where's the runway? I remember flying that when I was like 12 or 13. Auto throttle off. Nice. Let's go to our end here, get to our gate. Let's vacate our runway. Let's turn our landing lights off when we get a chance here. Right, so the landing lights are coming off. Go. And let's taxi to gate. What's going on with our yoke there? Pretty good landing. The ILS had a pretty good landing. That's actually the best I've seen it do in a while, so I'm not too shabby with it. It was good. Hopefully we won't have any kamikaze cars here. Beautiful KDEN. Sorry about that. Going in right now. Just gonna spam call me, aren't they? Denver seems a little empty today. Usually there's actually people right there with the scenery it comes with. But I guess it's the late night hours, not many people here tonight. Looks like we'll have just enough to make it sweet. Alright. Shut up. FS actions, ground connections, let's set all this down. And engine. Taxi lights could come off. Our position and logo are gonna stay on. Our wheel well, anti-collision could come off. Aight, dude. Let's turn that master caution off there. Let's turn our fuel pumps off. Anti-ices all off. Recirc, sorry about the glitches. Packs, APUs, hydraulics. Window heat. You know what? Here, let's get out of this quickly because that's probably annoying the crap out of you. You can also go to our GSX here. Should I be deboarding? Southwest. Let's turn our window heaters off. Those off. And we're good. Let's go over back to return, doors, let's open our left for the passengers, next page, go open our cargo. And that's going to be the last flight tonight for Southwest 3831, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, it really does mean a lot. I hope you do enjoy the add-ons we have now. We have a bunch of... That's a monitor I just shut off. I just unplugged a monitor. Anyways, we have added on a bunch of FS Dream Team. We added FS the Crew, FS Passengers, which unfortunately isn't running with this PC. But, however, when we get our new PC, which I have the parts for those of you who didn't go see that video yet, it's my previous video before this one. I'll go check that out. It's just a little update video on my PC that's coming here really soon. We'll be able to run pretty much anything with our new PC. So, with that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. This has been Aviator, signing out. See you guys in the next video.